airbrushing. Okay, so some airbrushing tips, I guess. We'll try and cover it here. Okay, I've got some orange airbrush. We'll see how much of a difference it makes. Okay, turn on here. Oh, that's not too. Okay, I'm going to test our airbrush to make sure it's working properly. Then we're going to start, and we're going to just start at the top and just kind of go down. And we're going to follow the lines. Okay, you can do a really nice deep line and then kind of move back a little bit, a little less pressure, and that's going to add, your depth. You want to kind of just go into all of the little creases that are there. You can see already, I'm starting to look a little bit more realistic and defined. Okay, add a little bit more. I'm going to go a little deeper color here. Hope that's not too loud, guys. I'm actually getting some orange on the stem. I'm not going to worry about that. In fact, I actually like that because it adds, that layering of color. I'm going to color that in a little bit. You're going to have a nice, deep define. If you go at it at an angle, it looks more like shadowing. So I'm adding in lines here, and I'm going to come through and I'm going to kind of angle it, and that will add in more of a shadow effect instead of just a highlighted kind of effect. Okay, we're going to be a little bit more careful with his eyes. We don't want to get too much orange in his eyes. But we want to definitely have that definition, especially in these areas that look like they're shadowy, that kind of thing. But we definitely want a definition inside of that area. Bigger, just very. Have our wrinkles here and just do them over here. Like that. Oops. Oh, there it is now. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Oh, that is nostrils. Okay, I think he's looking pretty awesome, don't you think? Okay, so then we're going to come in. You wouldn't think we're going to put in a little bit of orange up here and bring out the stem a little bit. You wouldn't think that we want to add very many other colors, but we're actually going to come in with a little bit of yellow and just do a little bit of, highlighting a little bit. Okay. I didn't clean out my brush. I just added it. So it's you spray through the orange and there's the yellow. I'm going to add the yellow to the parts that are kind of bubbling up. Now it's going to add even more of that definition and realism. Oh, we got some yellow on his eyes. That's okay. Kind of looks cool. Okay, okay, and I'm going to come up from the bottom too. Can't forget the bottom.
Someone's asking you a question. Do you have a second?
Yeah.
They just want to know, what brand of airbrush that is and where you got it?
This is a Grex. I bought it through Chef Rubber. I took classes from Lisa Burzell, and she uses the Grex for almost everything that she does. And I used it, loved it, had to buy it. So there are other brands out there that are also good, but you know this one's my favorite. And we're gonna add just a touch of green to the top, and maybe just a tiny bit around the face. We're gonna actually turn down the pressure on our airbrush, and that's one really cool thing that the Grex lets you do. Turn down the pressure a little bit. And just so you know, the further away you get with the airbrush, the more overall spray you're going to get. The closer in you get, the finer the line. So it just depends on distance. And I'm going to do just little kind of lines coming out from here. If you guys can see the detail. Kind of go in there, do a little bit of a line. The lines come out more. You can have a green spot over here. Okay. And this way it kind of brings the stem part all into it. You know, it adds in that, it adds in the stem, makes it look like it's supposed to be there, right? Okay, so we're going to add in a little bit. Where should we add it on his face? I think we need a little bit on the side. A little bit under here. A little bit in the shadow area. I think that's kind of fun. Here, a little bit here. Define his nose a little bit. Okay, and a little bit over here. And a little bit down here. We're going to kind of do a bit of detailing on his lips. And on his cheeks. Bring out his cheeks a little. There we go. There. I think we've got a pretty cool little pumpkin cake there for Halloween. I think just about anybody would love to have this at their Halloween party. There we go. All right, we're done. Maybe I can take the camera and show a little bit closer detail. Maybe. If you guys can see the green on there that I showed. You can see how there's orange highlights in areas. It makes it just that much more realistic. And then come down to his face down here. You can see his kind of funky little lip going on there. Kind of fun. You can see that there's a little bit of coloring on the teeth just from the overspray of the airbrush, which is actually a really good thing because it kind of ages his teeth. And even on his eyes, I got a little bit of overspray on there. I don't know if you can see that really close up, but you can see the overspray there, and it's actually adding to the age and the character of the cake. So there you go. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I apologize for going over. I hope you guys were okay hanging out with me for an extra half hour. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this. I hope you guys learned some things. And happy Halloween. Thank you guys so much for watching, for being a part of CakeFu. You guys are awesome. We'll talk to you another time.